Good evening, YouTube viewers. We are going to start an arena run, and hopefully we will do fantastic since this is the first video. So, here we go, 150 coins, and we get Thrall, Gul'dan, and Jaina Proudmoore. I think Mage is probably the best out of these classes in arena, but personally I like playing Shaman more, so let's go Shaman. Well, I don't think this is a hard decision. Doomhammer is just insanely good. A lot of board clear. Fire Elemental's great. Stormwind Champion is really good with the totems. Zombie Child's fantastic. Lightning Bolt's good. Spectral Knight's good. This is just a very difficult decision. I'm gonna go Spectral Knight. It just ends games. Alright, no secrets, not an issue. Already have quite a few expensive cards, so I'm gonna go with Lightning Bolt here. I'm gonna go Razorfin Hunter because it's 2 creatures for 1 card, and having creatures early can win you the game. Unbound Elemental's an obvious pick there. I think River Crocolisk is probably the correct decision here. 2 mana, 2/3, gets rid of a lot of creatures, even if it only trades for a 3/2, that's still pretty good. We're gonna have quite a few high-end cards. This could be really good for going to the late game, but the idea of putting Wind Fury on a Fire Elemental just sounds too good, so that's what I have to do. Deathlord is really good. Deathlord is really good. It's tough for me to get over that Death Rattle. Giving your opponent a minion is just nuts. But I'm not going to be healing anything. I'm not going to be playing secrets. So I think Deathlord is where I have to go. And it's fine. If Deathlord is the worst card in the bunch, that's still a really good pick. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious here. I take the Bloodfin. Silverhand Knight is just really good. Once again, 2 minions, 1 card. And I will probably call them creatures instead of minions all through this video just because of how much Magic I play. So please excuse that. Sinjin Shieldmaster is way better than Motion Warden, and Shield Bearer is just kind of a joke. Boulder Fist Ogre. Karabashi Berserker. We're going to have a really good mid to late game. River Croc again. Wouldn't mind getting a couple more of those actually. Undertaker. Let's see how many Death Rattles we have. 1. Only 1. So I think I'm going to go with Ooze here. We don't have any card draw yet, so Acolyte of Pain. Earthshock. Craze Alchemist could do a lot of interesting things. Arcane Golem's really good too. I'm gonna go with Immaster just because it makes creatures, and creatures is just really important when you're doing a draft style in any game. So many high cards already, and Lord of the Arena really is easy to take out with that 5 health there. But Worgen Infiltrator is just not very good, so I think I have to go Lord of the Arena. If you notice, Worgen Infiltrator there was paired with 2 basic cards, so the game knows that it's not very good. I'm going to go with Voodoo Doctor, just have a little bit of heal. Never know when that might be useful. Hex. For that one person that drafts a Ragnaros, right? Earthen Ring, Rockbinder, get that reach. Stormforged Axe. Another Silverhand would be fantastic. Also, Chillwind Yeti is just fantastic. To quote Trump, see a Yeti, take a Yeti. That's interesting. I think both of these have similar value in Arena. I do want some more card draw though, so I'm going to go with another Acolyte. Harvest Golem is an obvious pick there. Stampede Kodos had a lot of value. Oh, and that was the last pick. Okay, so there's the deck. Just take a quick screenshot there. And let's start game one. I bet I get a worthy opponent. $10 on it. All viewers have to pay me $10 so I get a worthy opponent. Oh, hey, look. Oh, no, Nick George. He would have been a tough opponent. He's closer to his cards.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Okay, Gearbox Berserker is not a good card to have opening hand, but that curve is really nice. I don't necessarily want to play that turn 1, but at the same time, getting a creature down turn 1 is just going to be really good. Most likely they'll coin into this, and then possibly turn 2 that. It's going to be overloaded 1 anyways on turn 2, and I'll probably take some damage by attacking with the axe, so it'll be able to heal as well. So I'll get full value out of it, or at least I should. It's a good target there. So coin, axe, smack, and turn. And say hello. It's definitely bad manners not to hit the greetings button. It's just like the good luck have fun of any other game. Oh, and as you may notice, my username is kind of fangirlish. I do think Trump's a really good player, and this is my secondary account, and didn't really come up with a good name, so Trump fan. Hopefully I play as well as he does. Alright, so that's 2 creatures I got out of the axe. Get to play Voodoo Doctor for value. Everything's going pretty swimmingly so far. That's another fantastic target. Both of them are, so this is going to work really well in my favor. So far, 4 cards of value or 2. So I'm definitely ahead in the value game. That's such a good target for Soulfire, and then it would leave me nothing on the board. So I either want to play this or this, whichever I think is stickier. Playing the Return Hunter gives him a 1/1 to hit with Mortal Coil, and I don't want him to get those cards back. He already has such an easy draw anyways, so I'm going to play Deathlord. I find it highly unlikely that he kills Deathlord this turn. That card draw. If he has 2 Flame Imps there, I will just laugh. I once had a arena deck that had 5 Flame Imps in it. It wasn't good. Hurt myself too much. Okay, I like this. I'm gonna play Unbound Elemental and immediately buff it out of Soulfire range by hitting that right there, which gets rid of it, and then I can attack fast. So overall, I feel good about that play. And next turn, it leaves me open to play Ascension Shieldmaster. Master, my bad. Corruption, no! Well, it gives him 1 turn clock. That means if he plays anything, I'm obviously going to attack with the Unbound Elemental instead of anything else. I forgot Corruption was even a thing. Haven't seen it played very often at all. And I will play Ascension Shieldmaster, like I said. That dies and leaves me with a 2/5 and a 3/5 taunt, which is a pretty good place to be in Arena. Oh, Deathlord of his own. Maybe I can kill his before he kills mine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, no, he did have 2. For a second, I thought he only was going to have the 1, but he just Must have gotten those Sense demons really early and just grabbed every demon he could. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, this combo here. Well, attack into it. I really want to play this, so I'm going to play Acolyte of Pain and Earthen Ring here, just so that it's still a little harder for him to kill that. He could Soulfire and attack, but that just helps me get this down even lower.
Put this apple on your head. Do I have to?
Blood imps everywhere. I don't know what that is. He considered playing it with 4 mana. Could be a Void Caller. Could be a Void Terror. Well, that's nice. Go ahead and see what card I draw by attacking again. Either way, I'm going to have to attack with one of my creatures, so I'm going to go ahead and deal 3 damage here, so that I can attack in here without losing a creature. The other way around, I would have lost a creature due to dealing 3 damage. Got the Yeti. That's a really solid one to flip over. It'd be something if he grabbed Jiraxis, and that's the demon he has sitting in his hand, and he wasn't actually going to play it at all, and I just misread it. Void Color. Okay. That was my first guess.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
But he's probably out of demons. I don't see that getting value. He's already drawn and played so many demons. 4, 5, 8, 10, 19. I can't even play any other cards. Full board. I was gonna play something, but oh well. Oh, I missed saying well played. A little bit more BM than I wanted to show there. Okay, and that's game 1. We have 1 win under our belt. I'm gonna estimate this deck does 6 or 7 wins. I'm not feeling overly confident in it. It is lacking some utility. There's not a lot of card draw in it. Because each of those acolytes may only get me 1 card. They have potential to get me 6+ cards, since I do have a little bit of heal. But they may each only get me 1 card, so that wouldn't be fantastic.
Jane!
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
I think I definitely keep Rockbiter and Swamp Ooze just as turn 2 play here. Obviously, the mage is not going to have any weapons. I mean, yeah, this is basically a Razorfin Hunter. Or a Bloodfin Raptor. Bloodfin Raptor, that's what I meant at this point. That's fine by me. I have a pretty good starting hand. 2 drops are great. 3 drops are okay too. The early aggression. You're gonna play the Bloodfin. I'll probably have removal for it, or at least play another creature. Just give me insane bolt if I got, insane burst if I got the Doomhammer later. Okay, so he's just gonna hit that again with a Fire Blast next turn. I guess that's fine. An Unbound here will keep me on curve. I did debate playing Acidic Swamp Ooze and the Rockbiter, but there's going to be much better targets for Rockbiter than a 0-2 taunt. Probably not gonna play anything else for 1 mana. Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack in. Totem, and then play my 2/3. It's a little harder to take out the 2/3, not for them because they have Frostbolt, but if this is his main form of removal, and he got a poor draft, then this will stick around a little longer. Also, I totemed there instead of playing this because I feel like the card has more value, and you always want to play your lowest value options first and save your best value for later. Alright, so Kirabashi Berserker. Attack in. And absorbing a spell and 4 mana total from Fire Blast into that gives it value enough. He has card advantage, I'm board advantage. We're pretty much in the same position right here. Could go either way. Next turn, play Fire Elemental if nothing else happens too drastic. He didn't kill this. I don't know if that's a mistake or not because it gives me the ability to take out those very easily. Can't very easily take out that Twilight Drake. Actually, I don't even know if I can take it out.
What to do?
Yeah, I can't take it out, so I'm just going to attack and throw down some creatures. Just in case he like Blizzards or something, I'll draw a card off that, and I'll totem. I was kind of hoping for the healing totem. Maybe even the taunt.
Summoning portal open.
Summoning portal open? Oh no, things might come through it. Alright, so this there. Attack in. That'll be my turn. Maybe should have given that a couple seconds more thought, but ultimately I just want to get rid of that Twilight Drake before it had a chance to start pecking off more creatures there.
What to do? What to do?
Polymorph is a really good answer there. However, that was not the biggest threat. Fire Elemental is probably the bigger threat right now, because I wouldn't have any way to damage that. Don't want to leave that on the board. Usually important to clear. If he has a Flame Strike, like you could play these two and just get a ton of creatures. You have a Flame Strike though that gives it way too much value. So I think I totem. I missed count on mana. I was gonna play that next, but I'll just play him. That works out fine. I have two pretty big threats on the board. And next turn, if I play this, I'll have 7, 14, 15, based on what's on the board right now. Like I said, I always totem instead of playing a card because the cards are more important towards the end game. I'm just gonna start going to face and ignore whatever he has on the board because I'm very close to winning. And he's yet to really pose a threat here. That does put a kink in my plans, but ultimately nothing too crazy. Use sheep to attack in to test for vaporize. Use acidic swamp ooze to test for mirror entity. Means it's either duplicate, spellbender, ice block, counterspell. There's a lot of things it could be. I guess you have to test for each one of those individually usually. Then there's still that concern about Flame Strike.
Don't mess with Tusk.
So this will be my play. Gives him a lot of value on Flame Strike, but not as much as I could have given him. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 on board currently. So I don't need a whole lot of damage of burst next turn. I don't have it, so there's that. You do have to have it. And I didn't get it, so I'm gonna Earth Shock here. And then attack in. Duplicate. Okay. Then I'm just gonna go to the face. All my little 1/1s. That awkward moment when you can't play any cards because your board is full. Not a bad place to be. If you Flame Strength now, or Blizzards now, I'd be a little confused, because you would definitely have wanted to play that last turn. But he probably doesn't have it. He's attacked the War Golem. 2-0 to taunt. Mirror Image. Which actually, no, doesn't save him. That could, whatever that is. If it's Vaporize, as long as it's not a ice block or
Well played.
the one that gives him armor.
Well played.
Play that massive BN because I don't even get the other creature. So both games I've ended with a full board, and they both ended in wins. So once again, quick look at the deck. Lots and lots of creatures. Very little utility, but hopefully that's not an issue. Typically, in Arena, just having creatures will be enough. And Game 3. This is going to be the last one for this episode. Hopefully we can just do 3 games an episode, and after 4 episodes I'll have 12 wins, and that will be that.
Throw versus Jane.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Okay, so Harvest Golem, Joan Yeti, really good. Are they early game enough? Probably not, but they're sticky, and it takes a lot of removal to get rid of them. I guess I was redundant. That's what sticky means. But once I get into 3, 4, and 5 range, I have a really good curve, and this could just be lethal. Oh, that curve. I just needed turn 1 play there. Turn 2 will probably just be totem.
Time for a little blood.
Yeah, turn 2 is just gonna be totem. Don't be a 1/1. Oh, it was the 1/1. I didn't want it to be the 1/1 because it will trigger the enrage here, but he can do that himself anyways. I feel like that's probably a mistake on his side. And play Razorfin. Maybe he'll waste some removal on that instead of on Harvest Golem. Yep. So that worked out. I'd rather him Frostbolt that than Frostbolt the Harvest Golem. But that's starting a very quick bleed. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and play the Stampeding Kodo to kill this and get me a creature. But most of my best ones are in my hand already. Oh, that worked out just fine with me. Gives me another creature as well. The best move is probably attacking this, then fire blasting that.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright, I think this is probably my best play just because it's really hard to deal with. Do I want to get rid of that? I think maybe I do. This was a free card after all. This would be hard for him to get rid of. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just trade into that. Keep him from playing Flame Strike this turn or something.
Truth is my shield.
Sunwalker. Could be an issue. Nope, drew a Hex. Right on cue. 3 mana left. Let's play the Unbound. Harvest Golem would, I think, would have been an equally good play there.
Put this apple on your head.
Maybe even a little better. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is Fire Elemental, take out Loot Hoarder, Voodoo Doctor. I'm going to heal here instead of here, making it a little harder to take this out. Flame Strike, okay. Should have healed my face, that's the only way would have gotten more value out of that. Question is, how do I want to proceed? Try to go for Healing Totem. Okay, that's fine. I have nothing but good plays coming after this turn. If this sticks, I'll be able to play Stormwind Champion, give it Wind Fury, and hit him for 14. Oh, Sinjin Shield Master.
I'll be just like you.
Master.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Alright, so 4 damage here. Attack into that. Hit to his face. Good thing mages don't have execute. Earth Shock would be kind of nice here. Let him attack in. Okay, see, this is 4 damage. Give me that Wind Fury, that's 12. Not quite lethal.
Element's guide.
And if you don't have lethal, there's no reason to try to burst straight towards it necessarily. Board control is usually best. There's no telling what that could have been. If that was a spell that would have really helped him, playing it for 1 less mana could have drawn him more cards that he could play, anything like that.
Well played.
Okay, so was that game 3? Is that 3 wins? Yeah, that's 3 wins. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that the first episode. Don't want these things to get too lengthy. But we'll come back for episode 2, maybe tomorrow or the next day. Be on the lookout for that. And hopefully we will have another 3-0. Like I said, 4 videos like that, and we'll have a 12-0 arena. Alright. And you all have a good Thanksgiving.